I'm Marta Kwiatkowski, Director of Business Services for the school district. As we prepare for the upcoming referendum, we want to share important facts. We continue to hold referendums because the state funding formula has not changed, and we continue to face annual deficits. The factors contributing to the continued need for referendums are revenue limit, state funding, low amount per student, state not keeping up with inflation, and our school district being considered property-rich school district. How are schools funded? In 1993, a revenue limit was implemented, limiting the amount of money that district can receive between state and property taxes. Anything above the revenue limit must be put on the ballot for the taxpayers' vote. Revenue limit continued to be less than the district's needs to maintain current services and programming. In 1992, the state looked at each school's spending, took total expenditures divided by number of students attending that district. High-spending school districts have higher amount per student, and low-spending school districts are penalized. Rhinelander was penalized for frugal spending and received $9,608 per student. The average amount for the district our size is $10,150. The school district of Rhinelander receives significantly less than neighborhood school district, almost $1,000 less per student. 2016-17 expenditures per student. We are one of the lowest spending school districts in our area. 2017-18 figures are not available yet. In 2017-18, our expenditures per student was $12,407. We are the lowest spending district in our area. To make up the deficit, we receive some state and federal grants, but majority of the money comes from local referendum. In addition to the revenue limit being less than needed, inflation has not kept up with the increases. The last permanent increase to the student revenue was in 2015, but our expenses continue to increase. We are considered property-rich school district for school funding purposes. However, district-wide, 50% of our students received free and reduced lunches. Currently, we receive 15% of our revenue limit from state, with 85% coming from property taxes. In 2003, state aid was 46%. State continued to shift their responsibility for funding schools to the local taxpayers. Enrollment is very important because it determines how much money we will receive. We have 2 student counts per year to determine the enrollment. Based on the enrollment projections, our numbers are stable and show projected minor increases and decreases. The school board made significant budget cuts from 2003 to 2013. We closed 4 schools. Cuts to our budget exceeded $11 million. Since 2003, we have eliminated over 150 full-time positions. Here are the budget cuts that the school board has done since 2002-2003 school year. Since 2007-8 school year, we have eliminated over 150 full-time positions. Administrative positions were decreased by 45% since 2002-2003. Since School District of Rhinelander receives 85% of revenue limit from property taxes, it is crucial to have sufficient fund balance. Property taxes are paid mid-January, February, and August. The district must plan and maintain funds for all expenditures, including payroll, from July until mid-January. The fund balance is simply assets minus liabilities, and it includes cash, accounts receivable, inventory, prepaid expenses, and other items. Fund balance is not a savings account. Rather, it's more like an operational account. Because of the strong fund balance, the district received bond rating upgrade from Moody's. It is crucial to have strong fund balance to avoid short-term borrowing and incurring borrowing expenses. If a district had to borrow $4 million per year, we would pay $98,000 per year in short-term borrowing costs. Continuing our efforts to decrease expenses, over past 12 years, the district has been very proactive in wellness and healthcare to decrease the cost of health insurance. The Board of Education is giving back the savings from the health insurance to the taxpayers in the form of reduced referendum. The projected deficit is on average $5.4 million per year. However, the Board of Education is asking for $4.25 million per year for this referendum. The proposed referendum will replace current $5 million per year referendum that expires at the end of this school year. This referendum is based on historical data as well as future projection based on current state funding. 2017-18 mill rate was $11.09 per thousand of fair market value and includes the current $5 million referendum. As you see, the mill rate has continued to decrease as the district continues to remain frugal in our spending. 2017-18 mill rate was $11.09 per thousand of fair market value. The new mill rate is projected $10.41 per thousand of fair market value. The new mill rate will decrease by 68 cents per thousand of fair market value. Projected 2019-20 mill rate support general fund, debt and community education fund, and the new referendum. 2019-20 property taxes. If the home is valued at $100,000, the owner will be paying $1,041 to the school district, a savings of $68 when compared to the current referendum. The board is asking for $4,250,000 referendum for each year for next 4 years. This will replace current $5 million referendum. Please contact Superintendent Kelly Jacoby or myself if you have any questions. Thank you for your time.